This is it, start the Dales Way. Me and my lad. 80 miles. And it's breezy. Alright. Yep, let's crack on. Yep, we're off, me and my lad, doing the Dales Way. Filming down here because less windy, I think. Oh, don't get lost already. The footpath over there. Yeah, lovely wife and daughter dropped us off this morning. First thing, Sunday morning. We've got 80 miles-ish in front of us. 5 campsites. And then meet my wife and daughter again in Burneside. So hopefully should be lovely. But this time, unlike the coast to coast we did, done hardly any preparation for this at all. Hardly done any practice walks. Hardly done anything at all. Not even really researched this, so it's going to be a case of take it as we find it, which should be more of an adventure. So here we go. You can tell it's Sunday. I think he's had his Weetabix, whoever that is, pulling them. Right, let's still have to excuse the wind noise, but I just had to show you this sign. This beach area is for residents only. Right, let me just show you the beach. There you go. 10 foot before. Hardly a beach. Smallest in the world. But what a lovely place this is for lodges. Stunning. I think Sam could be a while here. Oh dear. Only, I forgot, left 4.5 miles. Just stopped and had a coffee at Bolton Abbey Pavilion. What pavilion was it called? Can't remember. Yeah, just had a coffee there. And I've managed to break my holder for my camera for the tripod, the bracket. So I'm only just holding the phone with my hand. So that's not good. Never mind. It's quite a touristy section, this stretch, because of the Abbey. It's a big attraction for tourists. Big kind of country park, that sort of thing. I'll spin you around. That's it, it's all this sort of path all the way through. Just following the river wharf. Another section of the river wharf that we're following. Right, so we've made cracking time. Thought about pushing on a bit further, but I've looked on the map and there's no campsites kind of Grassington way. So it looks like we'll stay here. This is right on the route. I'll spin you around. Yeah, Mason's campsite right on the trail, and I believe you've got a couple of pubs, the first one being just there. But I think this is perhaps one of the dearest sites at £12 each, I think. I'll let you know later. Bit of tent life. Cooking Sam's, whilst they're cooking his tea, I'm boiling water. He's on that. Quite spicy that actually. When it says spicy, it means it. And I'm on bolognese, which is quite nice. Bag of goodies, all in a Ziploc. Got the MSR Deluxe stove, plus the better stand for it, pot stand. Got the Help Kit 900 mighty pots. Got a couple of bowls if we need them. This chair that I've brought, if I can show you, I can get up. It's like, it's the tracking pole chair, and it was £22 from Valley and Peak, I'm sure. And it was like, I was a bit dubious whether it was gonna work or not. Hang on, turn you around. And I definitely give it the thumbs up actually. It's really good, about 150 grams, I'm not sure, it might be 160, but it's definitely lightweight. Right, I think we're on the boil, so I'm not going to dawdle. I'm in my Van Gogh F10 Helium Ultralight 2. Sam's in his Help Kit Soloist. And he's got his Help Kit 400, the goose down bag. And I've got my Thermarest quilt. Right. Quite nice overall. Toilet's nice and clean. They have kind of a coffee shop bakery there. We can order croissants and things for the morning. A little shop here that does sell beer, but it's quite expensive, but then again they all are. And the campsite is just round there. That's a little shop. Does the basics. Milk, that kind of stuff. The campsite's there. It was £10 each in the end. Yeah, right on the path of the trail. So day 2 on our Dales Way walk. I think we've got somewhere between 15 and a half, 16 miles today. Did 12-ish yesterday. And we're heading from that Mason's campsite, I think it's called, to Grassington this morning, where we are going to have breakfast. So I think it's about 5 miles to Grassington, so that'll only leave us about 10 to do, which would be perfect. But the river has kept us company all the way so far. Oh dear, wobbly suspension bridge. Oh, and it's narrow. Oh. Oh, it's swaying, it's bouncing. Hey Sam, this is bouncing. Can I sway it? Ooh. Oh dear. Oh. Oh dear. Whoa, whoa. Oh dear. It's wobbling like mad. That's an unnerving feeling, that is. That really is unnerving. Right. Just glad it wasn't over some ginormous gorge or anything. Day 2, just left Grassington. We managed to get there for 9 o'clock, stopped there for breakfast, which was very nice. And now we've left the river after it's been our companion all day yesterday and this morning. And now the scenery's changed and we're heading into the hills or the moorland. Bit of a change. Oh, and as you can tell, the rain's on. Day 2, we've got our waterproofs on already. Didn't take long. Smashing. Well, I'm on Coniston Pie, 1100 feet, on the way to Kettlewell. Just having 10 minutes. Sorry about the wind noise again. I've no tripod or pool kit. And I've no microphone as I only got this camera a week ago. So we'll have to make do. We've rejoined the river at Kettlewell, and it's just cost me about £13 to charge the phones. Well, the charging the phones were free. It was the beer that we had to buy to sit there and charge the phones that cost that much. But hey, there's always a silver lining. Off to Buckden, 4 miles from Kettlewell, and that's our campsite for tonight. The sun has eventually come out. Hey. At Buckden camping, what a little gem this is. We've almost got the place to ourselves as well, so we should have a good, nice, quiet night tonight. So we've just done a tad over 15 miles today. Just had our showers. Big day tomorrow. Yeah, little gem this. I'm glad we booked this one. Morning, day 3. Just left that campsite. Heber campsite it's called. I'm sure it's National Trust actually. Yeah, what a lovely little site. Great showers and facilities and what have you. But it was quiet when we were there. They said it was rammed full on the Sunday. So we timed that well. Big day today, 18 miles. Yeah, we're a little bit achy this morning, but a couple of miles will walk that off. Just hope it stays fine. Yeah, lovely little site. Spin you round. That's what we've got today. Sam's really suffering with his hay fever, but he's soldiering on, a good lad. Breakfast at the riverbank. A lovely spot. We're having a tent meal, blueberry burst breakfast. We'll put it in these little bags, which are meant for food, even hot food. And we're boiling. Here we go. Yeah, a bit of a tough day this one. Our longest day as well, 18 miles. We just come through the farm and the signposting is pretty rubbish just through there. You actually come through between the buildings, a really old sign that just says footpath, and you follow that and then you're back on track. Yeah. Ingleborough over that way. Right, crack on, got a lot to do. Oh, we're all set up. Ewegales campsite. Well, it's a field and there's an outside toilet next to a house further up that's been renovated. So it's the basic of basics, to be honest. It's Midge Central, it's raining, but we have done our 18 miles and we're here, but there's nowhere else I could find anywhere in the vicinity to make it an achievable distance and carry on to the next place. We've got 13 miles to do tomorrow, so yeah, so we're throwing the tents up, get out. And oh yeah, the water, I said, have you got drinking water? Because it's there, but boil it. So right, okay, so boil all your water, and the shower takes 20 pence. So we're just throwing everything in, as you can see. So a beer free night tonight. Ah, midges. Ooh, take my socks down. Oh, morning. Well, the rain has not give up since 4 o'clock yesterday, and it's 7 o'clock this morning now. It's still raining, it's just been relentless. So that river is going to be swollen, I would imagine, which we've got to follow. Yeah, still raining. We've no idea how long it's in for neither. Could be all day. Right, best pack up, get the waterproofs on and get going with wet gear. Right, catch you later. I won't be doing much filming if it's raining, that's for sure. So, day 4. Catch you later. Oh, midges. Yeah, I mean, a cracking location for this campsite, right next to the river, right on the path. This is the footpath for the Dales Way, right next to the river. But facilities are really non-existent. You can just see the house. If I zoom in a bit. There you go with a red door. That's the house up the lane. There's an outside kind of old-fashioned outhouse toilets with a shower. I mean, I suppose it does the job, but she said you've got to boil the water. But this morning is midge central down here. It is terrible. I don't know if the camera will pick them up. Just round Sam's tent. I don't know if it will. Got to keep moving. Right, laters. Just leaving the lovely village of Dent, but we slipped up. We come to the first village shop, and we thought the only shop in the village as usual, so we bought a sandwich and sausage roll, which were very average. And we stopped off at a bench and ate them. And then 200 yards down the road, cracking calf, bacon and egg sandwiches and everything. It's like, oh dear me, slipped up there. Anyway, we've had a soaking this morning, spin you round. The weather looks a bit dodgy still. So we're off to Sedbergh next. We've not had a phone signal or anything since yesterday, and that's on Vodafone, which is normally very good. We'd had service and signal right up until Buckden. But after that, we just lost it and that was it. And we've still not got any now. Right, next stop, Sedbergh. A very mixed bag today of weather. Sunshine and showers. Trouble is, you put your waterproofs on and then you boil, because when the sun comes out, it's so hot. But you're still walking through wet grass, and long wet grass up to your waist at times. So the grass is soaked, so you get soaked, so you can't win. I hope that's it for the showers then. How lovely, gorgeous scenery. Right. See what Sedbergh, or however you pronounce it, Sedbergh. I think it's Sedbergh. Anyway. Sheltering from the rain again. Typical, we're about an hour away from our campsite and the Evans have decided to open. Yeah. Morning, day 5. What a lovely stay we had at Lincolns Inn Farm. Absolutely brilliant. It was the dearest one of the trip at £12 each. But overall, it's been the best value for money. It's been brilliant. Right. Look at the long grass we just had to walk through. And we've had to keep our waterproof trousers on, so you can see would have been absolutely soaked if we hadn't have kept them on. That's the trouble once it's rained all night. Long grass just wets you again. Keeps on giving. So we're off towards Staveley today. Camping at Sprint Mill. So we'll see what that's like. Just hope the rain gods are kind. It is gorgeous. There's a lot more water in the rivers after all the rain we've had. Yeah. Skies are looking a little bit menacing again. Well, that's us finished with the Yorkshire Dales, and then we've entered Cumbria, and we're just going to go and cross the M6 motorway into the Cumbrian side. So I probably won't film there because it's just going to be noisy. Oh yeah, great, crack on. The noisy M6. Cow's doing a river crossing. Yeah, grass is greener over that side. Lunch on the go, just in a random field. Pot noodles, which we decanted and put in them tip and zip bags, which are really good. There is nowhere, spin you around, nowhere to stop. Oh. There is nowhere to stop for a rest or a brew or some food or anything on the way, not past the bench or anything on this section from when you cross the M6. Well, from Lincolns Inn, basically, all the way to Staveley, there's nothing. We've not come across anything anyway. Right, we're on a boil, so I'm off. Nearly. Look at these jars here. some of the names that are on. Broken glass. Cockerel Bones 2018. Hair. Fag ends in a jar. Fag ends. Sawdust. It's almost like it's witches' potions. What a place. Right. I'm going to get out of here. Morning, day 6, our final day. And we've had a midge-free morning where we've not been eaten alive by the midges. But it's bizarre. One morning you're covered in them and then the next there's not a one. Can't work it out. We've got rain forecast again today from 10 o'clock. It's looking a bit claggy in the distance, I'll show you. A bit misty on the hills. What a bizarre place that was, with the old mill and all the bits and bobs that were in it that look like they've not been touched for 50 years. And the jars full of just anything, broken glass, hair, bat droppings, just weird things. Anyhow, 7:30, our latest start of the trip. So we're going to walk into Staveley and get something to eat there. Hopefully late breakfast, early lunch, whatever. Coming to the end of the walk now. Got about 3.5 miles to go. The rain's chasing us. We stopped in Staveley for breakfast, the first proper breakfast we've had all week. Will's Calf in the kind of industrial section area. There's a few shops there. There's a Montaigne shop, a Innovate shop. Few places. It's been good. Been a good one. Again with my pal Sam. Just see the lakes coming into view. See if we can zoom in a tad. Yeah, there we have them. Well, that's it. Done and dusted, the Dale's Way. A wet, damp finish, but we've done it. Just going to walk down to the front, Bowness, and that's us done completely. There you go. that's it, all done.